There are a lot of options out there when it comes to eating out or getting a drink in the valley. I mean, some of the best options in the country. But there's not a lot of places that you can say have been around for 90 years.
No, but there is one place in Cave Creek. We're talking about Harold's Cave Creek Corral. Maybe you've been there, you've driven by it, or you've seen it. Well, it's celebrating its 90th year in business this month. And our Justin Pazera got to hang out at the corral and talk to some of the locals there to find out what makes this place so special. Justin?
Yeah, hey, good morning. So when you talk to locals there, they've got so many stories about what makes Harold so unique. So first off, it's just been around for so long, 90 years. But when you really listen to their stories, it's much more than just a favorite hangout. When you drive down the main road in Cave Creek, it's hard to miss Harold's Cave Creek Corral. It's been here for a very long time. This month marks 90 years. It would also be hard to miss this table full of friends inside Harold's. They're here every single morning. There's the breakfast favorites, the coffee, the conversation that sounds more like family. For them, this is a special group in a special place.
There was a time when it was really the only restaurant and bar, and it's a place that we Creekers go where everybody knows our name.
Creekers is what the locals call themselves, and boy do the locals have some stories about this place. Actor Dick Van Dyke used to love to come in. He was known to hop up on the stage. Locals had no problem hopping on their horse and bringing it in the bar. And then there's the lions and tigers.
Harold liked to take people in, and one of them was an old carnival man or circus performer, lion tamer, and lion and tiger tamer, who lived in the back, and he had his wildlife with him.
Harold thought at the time having lions and tigers on the property would help lure people in from faraway Phoenix. And let's talk about last call at the bar. Harold was known to pull out his gun to get his point across.
But as you can see, when Harold would have last call, people would leave. You got separate bullet holes that he'd fire his gun on and hit the painting.
Daniel Piacquadia owns Harold's now, but his dad bought it in the 1980s, back when Cave Creek was so far from Phoenix, it was in another world.
And when I came out here in '87, there was nothing from Tempe, basically, down Scottsdale Road to Cave Creek. I mean, it was past Bell, there was nothing there.
Things have filled in, and business has changed a lot.
I remember in the summertime when I'd come help my dad, school was out, I'd open up the kitchen at 11 o'clock, I was one of the cooks, and I think we served 25 meals all day. And we had a total of 20 people on staff. And now, you know, we'll serve 1,000 meals sometimes, or even more, and have over 100 people on staff. So a lot of change and growth, but we've tried to keep it as it was in the beginning.
In the beginning was 1935. Back then, the business was more of a beer stand. Construction workers building the Roosevelt and Bartlett dams would come here after work for music and drinks. Over the next several decades, the business would grow into what it is today, a much larger bar and restaurant. How do you keep a business open for so long? I mean, because there's a lot of businesses that they come and go very fast.
Yeah, well, it's very challenging, again, though, but Harold's is something unique. 90 years, we have the history here. We just don't want to mess it up. But it goes back to keeping that good food, great entertainment, great team. When you come in here, you feel like you're part of a family. But the vision here is concerts, weddings, community events.
New this year is an event center added to the back of the property for weddings and music. Today, a team is setting up a large stage for a concert, one of many now planned with big-name talent. It's today's version of attracting new customers from all around to Harold's, minus the lions and tigers this time, but with the same charm that's kept it a special place for so many. Okay, so they did try to get the lions and tigers to come back for the 90th anniversary, but that didn't happen. They wanted it to, but it couldn't happen, so you're not going to see those there. But that big name entertainment is expected there in the coming months, so keep an eye out for that because they've got big plans for their 91st year here in the Valley, ladies.
Wow. My God, well, only up from here, right? That's
right,
crazy to think, like, yeah, we do talk about places that have been around already 20 years, 30 years. That's amazing, but 90 years?
Lions and tigers for 100 years. Can't wait.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Justin, thank you so much. Wow, what a neat story.